Hello students, welcome back to your chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss about displacement reactions. Let's see the activity 1.9. Take 3 iron nails and clean them by rubbing with sandpaper. Take 2 test tubes A and B, and each test tube add about 10 ml copper sulfate solution as you see in the diagram. Tie 2 iron nails with a thread and immerse them carefully in copper sulfate solution in the test tube B for about 20 minutes. Keep one iron nail aside for comparison. 3 नेल थी, 3 में से हमने 2 क्या किया, थ्रेड के साथ टाई किया, इसको हैंग कर दिया टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर. द टेस्ट ट्यूब कंटेन कॉपर सल्फेट सॉल्यूशन as you see in the diagram. Now after 20 minutes take out the iron nails from the copper sulfate solution and compare the intensity of blue color of copper sulfate solution in test tube A and B. Compare the color of iron nails dipped in the copper sulfate solution with kept aside. Here it is. Iron nail. This is the iron nail which is kept aside without the solution, and this iron nail which is kept taken out from the copper sulfate. The color of iron nail get changed. Now this is the solution of copper sulfate. This is the copper sulfate solution on test tube A in which no iron nail is dipped, and this is the color of test tube B in which iron nails are dipped. See the change in the color. The color of test tube A is dark while the color of test tube B is lighter. Okay, so here what happened? Here iron nails are more reactive than copper, which displays the copper from its salt solution. That's why the color of copper sulfate solution becomes lighter and color of iron nail becomes darker. Why does the iron nail become brownish in color and the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades? The following reaction take place in this activity. Fe plus CuSO4 gives out FeSO4 plus Cu because iron is more reactive than copper. In this reaction, iron has displaced or removed another element, copper, from copper sulfate solution. This reaction is known as displacement reaction. So the reaction in which a high reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its salt solution is known as displacement reaction. For example, some other examples are Zn plus CuSO4. Again, zinc is more reactive than copper. It will also displace copper from its solution. It will become zinc sulfate and copper. Lead plus copper. Lead is also more reactive than copper, then it becomes lead chloride plus copper. Clear? So these are displacement reaction. The reaction in which a single more reactive element replace the less reactive element is known as displacement reaction. Second one is double displacement reaction. Take about 3 ml of sodium sulfate solution in a test tube. हमने टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर सोडियम सल्फेट लिया, दूसरी टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर हमने क्या लिया, बेरियम क्लोराइड लिया. इन दोनों टेस्ट ट्यूब के सॉल्यूशन को हमने क्या किया, मिक्स किया. मिक्स करने के बाद क्या देखेंगे हम कि जो इस टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर क्या होगा, एक सॉलिड कंपोनेंट बन जाएगा. ठीक है, दैट सॉलिड कंपोनेंट इज नथिंग एल्स दैट इज द प्रेसिपिटेट. सो वी विल ऑब्जर्व दैट a white substance which is insoluble in water is formed. This insoluble substance is known as precipitate. इस substance को क्या बोलते हैं हम, precipitate कहते हैं. तो any reaction that produce a precipitate is known as precipitation reaction. तो ऐसी reaction जिसके अंदर एक precipitate बने, means एक solid substance की formation हो, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, precipitate. For example, sodium sulfate plus barium chloride. These are aqueous. Aqueous we use for solution. We mix two solutions. After mixing the two solution, a solid component is formed. That means here a precipitate is formed. This is a precipitation reaction as well as a double displacement reaction, because in this reaction these ions these atoms exchange their ion. Here in the reactant side sulfate is present with sodium, but in product side this sulfate is present with barium. Chloride is present with barium inside of reactant, but here it is present with sodium inside of product. So this is a example of double displacement as well as precipitation reaction. The white precipitate of barium sulfate is formed by the reaction of sulfate and barium. The other product formed is sodium chloride. Such a reaction in which there is an exchange of ions between the reactant are known as double displacement reaction. What happened when you mix the solution of lead nitrate and potassium iodide? Here there will also exchange lead nitrate. Formula of lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice, potassium iodide is Ki. There will also a double displacement. The reaction will be PbI2 plus K2SO4. अगेन यहाँ पे जो सॉलिड बनेंगे दैट विल बी लेड आयोडाइड. सोडियम सल्फेट इज पोटेशियम सल्फेट अगेन विल बी इन aqueous form. The last type of reactions is oxidation and reduction, which is commonly known as redox reaction. The common name of oxidation and reduction is redox reaction. What happened in oxidation and reduction? We take a china dish, and in the china dish we take the copper powder and we heat the copper powder. After heating the copper powder, the copper color becomes black. The copper powder becomes coated with black. This black compound is nothing, that is copper oxide, because we are heating the copper. By heating the copper in presence of air, oxygen will react, then C plus O2 it will convert into CuO. Cu is a black color compound which is known as copper oxide. So Cu plus O2 gives out 2Co. If hydrogen is passed over this heated material copper oxide, अगर इस कॉपर ऑक्साइड के साथ हम किसकी रिएक्शन करवाएं, हाइड्रोजन की, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, यहाँ पे फिर से डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन हो जाएगी, क्योंकि जो हाइड्रोजन होता है वो ज़्यादा रिएक्टिव होता है किसकी बजाय, कॉपर की बजाय. तो ये क्या करेगा, इसकी ऑक्सीजन को यहाँ से डिस्प्लेस कर देगा. तो here in this reaction and this reaction is known as oxidation and this is known as reduction, because in oxidation any substance absorb oxygen and in reduction reaction any substance loses oxygen. So here copper absorb oxygen and become copper oxide, but in this reaction copper oxide loses oxygen and become reduced. Clear? So if a substance gain oxygen during a reaction, it's said to be oxidized. If a substance lose oxygen during a reaction, it's said to be reduced. During reaction, copper oxide is losing oxygen and being reduced. The hydrogen is gaining. Here hydrogen is gaining oxygen, that's why hydrogen is oxidized, but copper oxide is reduced. So here copper oxide is reduced to copper and hydrogen is reduced to oxidized to water. So this is the complete combination of complete reaction example of redox, in which reduction as well as oxidation occurs simultaneously. Other example of redox reaction is ZNO plus C. Here zinc oxide loses oxygen, this is reduction, and carbon gain oxygen, it means it is oxidation. Similarly MnO2, here manganese loses its oxygen, means it is reduction, and hydrogen gain oxygen, it means it is oxidation. So the reaction in which reduction and oxygen takes place simultaneously, that is known as redox reaction. Next is, have you observed the effect of oxidation reaction in everyday life? Redox reaction have many significant effect in our daily life. The one important is corrosion. We have observed that the iron particles are shiny when they are new, but get coated with a reddish brown powder when left for some time. This process is known as rusting of iron. Some other metals also get tarnished in this manner. Have you noticed the color of coating from copper and silver? So when a metal is attacked by a substance such as moisture, acid, air, it's said to be cored, and the process is known as corrosion. For example, silver get coated with black color and copper objects are coated with green color. These are nothing, these are the corrosion which occur. These metal react with air, moisture or acidic substance present in the nature. That's why their upper surface become colored and weak. Due to corrosion, there is heavy damage in the car bodies, bridges, iron railings, ships, and of the other metal objects, especially those of iron. Corrosion is a serious problem and it has a large amount of money is wasted on the damaged iron particles. The next is rancidity. What is rancidity? Rancidity is the process in which the food which contain oil and fat particles get oxidized and their smell and taste get changed. This becomes the rancid. The change in color, taste and smell of the food which contain oil or fats is known as rancidity due to oxidation of the food. And the substance which are used to the oxidation which are used to prevent the oxidation are known as antioxidant. These substances will stop the oxygen to react with the oil or fat particle present in the food and prevent it from the oxidation, so that their smell and taste cannot be changed. For example, the chips packets are filled with nitrogen gas to prevent them from oxidation, because in nitrogen there is present triple bond between nitrogen and nitrogen, and this triple bond is very strong bond which cannot break down at the room temperature, due to which the nitrogen gas is considered as inert gas. Inert means unreactive, कि जो नाइट्रोजन होती है वो रूम टेम्परेचर पे रिएक्ट नहीं करती, वो ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट नहीं करेगी। तो इसलिए चिप्स वगैरह के पैकेट्स के अंदर नाइट्रोजन गैस को फिल किया जाता है ताकि उनका ऑक्सीडेशन ना हो और वो लंबे समय तक क्या रह सके, सेफ रह सके। सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट योर चैप्टर नंबर फर्स्ट ऑफ यू अंडरस्टैंड द टॉपिक एंड क्लियर द concepts. Thank you.